But I want to open with a question for you, girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is, do we create our realities, or is there an invisible force somewhere out in the cosmos creating it for us?
Well, you kind of know where I'm at with that one. I believe we create our own reality. I know it sounds very trite in some ways because you hear a lot of metaphysicians, a lot of speakers say we create our own reality. But I think that if you think about it, and this is my own personal opinion, we are the creator.
Yes.
We decide, what it is that we want in our lives. I think the hard part is that people forget that. They forget that we are the ones. And so therefore, let me answer your question. No, I don't think there's an invisible force creating for us, but we forget that we are the creators and creating our life, like what it is happening at this time. What thought form did I have that created this in my life, in my existence?
See how smart she is? And I feel the same way you do. And so I'm curious, how old were you when you learned that you create your own reality? Or we don't want to go talk about age.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
But
I'm fine with age.
I remember the first time I read it and I was so pissed.
Were you?
I was mad.
Why?
Because I had been doing everything the way I was programmed to do it, meaning work hard, keep your mouth shut, let your work speak for itself.
Exactly.
You're to be seen, you're to be not heard.
Yep.
Keep your nose to the grindstone. I was the perfect example of all of those things.
You were the perfect son.
I was the good boy.
Yeah.
And so at work, I was especially the good boy.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I couldn't understand how other people on the same team in the same company were doing less, behaving poorly, not getting their job done. And then I went on a quest to figure out why some good things happen to people that in my 20s judgmental disposition didn't feel like it was fair.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people who are run by fairness and equality.
Understand.
And I wanted to understand. And so I was in my 20s when I learned that I create my reality. It's not some person up there doing it for me.
Yeah.
So it put me on my head for about a month. And then I was like, well, of course, this is how it works.
Exactly. Well, do you want to hear how old I was?
Yeah.
I was
12.
No. Let me see. I was in my 20s also.
Okay.
I was in my 20s, just like you. And I became like the observer. At a certain point in your life, you become the observer. You see, oh my God, this is working in my life and this is not working in my life. We're lucky if we get to that point because sometimes we just keep going on and on and on. And we live our life. We get up in the morning. It's automatically. You want to not be automatic. I know you can have a routine, but you don't want to be automatic in your action.
No.
And so I came to a point where I became the observer and I saw, oh, this is working. This is not working. This is okay. This is not okay. And I have to say, this is something that's not just one time happening. This happens throughout your life. You have to remember again. Oh, God, I forgot. This click goes on and you just go, oh, I am doing this. No one is doing it to me because those old programs keep popping in ever so often and you just have to reorganize it, understand it, acknowledge it, and let it go on.
That's one of my favorite points. And we're just 5 minutes into the show on tools to help you design your destiny.
Yeah.
We know it. We teach it.
Yeah.
We share it.
Yes.
I've taught master classes on it.
Yeah.
And just today, I was in my car leaving, I'm going to sound fancy pants, okay? Leaving Beverly Hills to get my tooth clean. That one. And
His one tooth.
Yeah, just one. That's why it says tooth decay, not teeth decay.
Okay.
I'm from North Carolina. And I was sitting on the 405 and it says traffic is stopped. But don't tell me my damn traffic stopped in my car when I'm sitting in traffic and I'm stopped. And I was like, I'm going to be late. There's 5 people waiting. And I completely forgot what I already knew.
Yes.
And that was line up your energy.
Yep.
you can't create anything outside of this car. You can only create how you think about what's going on outside of this car.
Exactly.